first time with this phone. I have these deer that live behind my place. And how do I zoom when I'm on live? I can't zoom. Are you kidding me? I can't zoom. Why can't I zoom when I'm live? There it goes. Oh, okay. Stupid phone. Well, you keep... There we go. Look at the size of this guy. Right behind my place. The neighbors feed him corn. This is my rig over here. There's Mr. Bones. And these guys, there were two others here a minute ago and I didn't go live. And then the little one here chased them off. The big one just stood there eating. That would be me, by the way. Normally I got people on here as soon as I go live. Look at the size of this guy. He's got... That's an 8 or 10 point buck right there. He's probably 3 years old. I watched him grow up from a little one. There's a small herd of does that travel back and forth in these woods between me and Westerville Road, 3C Highway over here. I'm north of Columbus. This guy is big. He is big. He stands almost as tall as I do. I'm 6 foot. That tree that's down there, that's about 4 feet high, 4.5 maybe. Shouldn't say high, it's off the ground. There we go, 14 people, by the way. That's me. How you doing? I got these deer that live behind my place. They walk up and down these woods from Westerville all the way north to Delaware Reservoir. I'm about less than 5 miles from the Hoover Reservoir, and about maybe less than 10 miles from the Alum Creek Reservoir. And it's all woods up here. And these guys are just fearless because they've got no hunting pressure on them. Because there's houses right across that way on the road, about 500 yards maybe. And I got my place here. And these guys have grown up here with no, now he sees me. It's like they just don't, they're fearless. They don't care. I can approach them and they'll take off. But that one buck, man, he's gotten to be trophy size now. And I'm not allowed to shoot him. I could fill my freezer and I'd have to buy a freezer, put that sucker in. And I'm not allowed to shoot him in Ohio until deer season. And then I'm still not allowed to shoot him because I'm less than 400 feet from an abode. Because this is right behind me and another trailer over here. This is my Suburban here. Burb. And that would be me. Watching the wildlife. People don't want to stick around and watch this because it's not some crazy person doing weird shit. That, and they don't let me, their algorithm, here is another one. This is a doe over here. Nope, that's another buck. He came back. There's a little group of bucks that travel together. And they come right behind my place because the neighbor feeds them corn. Right in the middle of, just north of Columbus, Ohio, and basically right in the middle of the suburbs. But there's a corridor of woods that runs up along Walnut Creek. See, they don't want to stick around and watch this. They're looking for crazy people to watch. I'm going to have to, I've got cameras inside. I should locate them outside so that I could have a 24/7. Of course, I'm so broke, I'm not homeless because I've got a home on wheels, but it's at the point where they won't look at him stamping at me. Pissy. This guy's bigger. I can't count, 8 or 10 point, which is pretty big. These guys have grown up right back here in these woods, southern Delaware County. Yeah, they're just fearless because there's no hunting pressure on them. I doubt if they ever go all the way up to Delaware where there's a wildlife area you can hunt. Look at them, they're just fearless, they don't care. This guy's just staring at me. It's like, are you gonna come after me? I have a feeling that, in another couple of months they would be attacking me during the rut toward fall and winter. Yeah, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on each side. That's a 10-pointer right there. Unreal, man. There's enough meat there for me to last a year. And I'm not allowed to shoot them. Thanks, Ohio. Look at that. They're just fearless. In 3 years, this guy has had no hunting pressure on him whatsoever. There he goes. See, I got close enough to worry him a little bit there. He moves off and the other guy moves in. That's a big deer, man. He's not a great big mature buck, but this guy's slightly smaller. They travel together, so I'm thinking they're brothers. I mean, spitting distance from my rig here. Yep, that's my humble abode. Well, I was going to go to the grocery store. So, these are my cars. My phone, my car service is pretty much defunct. The phone stopped ringing because of the number of illegals that have been brought in. And they've all been given driver's licenses and cars and thousands of dollars a month, which I don't have, to destroy the service industry, which they have done. So my phone has basically stopped ringing. So yeah, I got a reason to bitch. I just had a heart attack. I'm broke, and the last couple of years since the COVID nonsense, the pandemic, I've gone about $40,000 into debt when I had my credit cards were free and clear, and I was on Easy Street, and then they pulled that shit, and everything I had went away. And I've managed to bounce back, but unfortunately, I was living on credit cards like millions of other Americans, and watching my credit score from going from stellar down to less than 700, high 600s. And the banks, predatory banks, they said, oh, here, we're going to extend your credit on your cards. Oh, that's great. Oh, here, we're going to give you a personal loan so you can get by. Oh, that's great. Now, here's a line of credit for your business. Oh, that's great. 10,000 here, 10,000 there. Bullshit. And then once they had me by the balls, the credit cards, the banks, they said, oh, you're either using your card too much or you're not using it enough. So we're going to cut your credit in half, which puts you into default. It's like, oh, you had $18,000 worth of credit on this card. You were wonderful. We loved you. Oh, we just cut it in half. So now you're now $5,000 to $8,000 in the hole, and we're gonna. God, if I say who it was, it won't make any difference. I mean, oh look, there's Lim Jahee. Things are fucked up as usual. Recovering from a massive heart attack a month and a half, 2 months ago, and then finding out that the influx of illegals has destroyed my car service. Oh, let's flip it back. My Suburban and my Cadillac, I put so much money into to keep them on the road. And then here where I'm living, look at this. I've got enough meat on that beast right there to feed me for a better part of a year. And I'm not allowed to shoot him. That is a 10-point buck that lives behind my place. And there's 4 or 5 other bucks, and there's about 20 does that live in these woods back here. And they travel north and south, and they have no hunting pressure because you're not allowed to shoot anything back here. You're too close to houses and such. There he goes. He's going back to the corn. My neighbors feed him corn, which is not a good idea because it's actually corn is not a good nutritious food for deer unless they're living in the cornfields and eating corn all the time, which they don't. They come here where these oak trees are. They go, these are oak trees which have dropped golf ball size acorn nuts onto my cars and put dents all over the hoods. Wonderful. But they come through here because they eat all these acorns during the fall. This is what I feel like right here. This is my friend Mr. Bones here, just totally wiped out, waiting for the other boot to fall. I'm debating whether I want to start, just broadcasting full time. I don't know what to do with myself anymore. I really don't. So I've got chicken and a couple of things in the fridge, but I've run out of veggies, and I keep buying those salads. I thought the salads were giving me the shits. Turns out it's the medication they put me on. They had me on like 8 or 9 different meds at one point when I got. Well, I lost the connection for a while there. I think it was actually connected to my Wi-Fi at the trailer in my place. And when I drove away from it, it had to reconnect. So, I mean, it just sucks. It really sucks because what these people, and it doesn't matter if they're Republican or Democrat, they're all working for the central banking system, which is owned by a certain tribe, and they own everything. You can't call them trillionaires. They're well beyond that. And they've got these slaves like Biden and Trump and all these other droogies they got working for them, lying to us on a daily basis, telling us how they're gonna they bring in millions of these fucking mud people from overseas who then destroy our society and way of life. I'm the poster boy for that because my car service, where I used to make enough money to get by, now it's gone. The phone has basically stopped ringing. If you go on Google and look for, like airport car service in Columbus, Ohio, you will see on Google, you could count the number of car services in Columbus on one hand not long ago, 4, 5, 6 years ago. There's a couple more deer out here. And now, after they brought in all these millions, and they're not getting rid of them. They said, we've deported 300,000 criminals. Well, that's bullshit. All right, there's still millions of them here. They're not going to go anywhere. because they're here to just do what they've done to me, is destroy American livelihood and lifestyle. I'm preaching to nobody, but that's okay. These things stay up online on YouTube. The YouTube algorithm won't let anybody see it because you're telling the truth. You know, you're not sitting there like a crazy person with thousands of people watching crazy people do stupid shit, or cats singing shit like that. I don't know. It's just I'm at the point where I don't know if I want to keep fighting the good fight, because I'm so, not in so far in debt as some people, but enough that I'm maxing out my credit cards like millions of other Americans. And besides that, I'm now not counting my car payment, my Suburban payment, which isn't much. It's only a couple hundred bucks a month, and then my travel trip is $300 a month. So that's not much, but if you don't count those loans, which I'm paying down, I mean, I haven't missed a payment on any of my cards or anything ever, and yet I'm still being punished by the banks, the predatory banks. The credit cards and the city loaned me a personal loan, which I should never have done, but I couldn't pay my bills. So now I'm stuck with that. And these credit cards and banks, it's like 4 different banks, they have screwed me. They know they got me, which is what they planned. They give, these scumbags are giving thousands of dollars a month to these mud people, illegals that can't speak English or read or write. So they've been given thousands of dollars per month. Unreal. And then they were even threatening to cut my Social Security, which was a meager $630 or something a month. I mean, I'm not. That wasn't even paying my rent. And I got a letter threatening me, saying, we're not going to pay your insurance anymore, which is Medicare. And when they do that to you, then you're fucked. Because I racked up over $150,000 in medical bills this past 2 months from the heart attack. And the whole medical system is just designed to, it's an insurance scam. That's all it is. Prescribing me 9 different fucking medications that all have terrible side effects. And one by one, I kept telling them, I did the research. I said, this stuff is worse. It's attacking my kidneys, attacking my liver. It's giving me diarrhea, so I'm shitting all over the place. And every time I turn around, I'm looking at another video from a different doctor saying, we are being poisoned, deliberately poisoned by the people that own everything. Nobody's watching, so it's okay. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I don't care. See, I would broadcast my life, but I don't do anything. The phone don't ring. The only reason I'm going anywhere is because I want to go buy a couple of vegetables or something for groceries. Otherwise, my phone don't ring. I'm barely working. I'm barely getting by. And I got the fucking government droogies up my ass about everything. It's just outrageous. It's just fucking outrageous. I don't even know why I'm talking. There's nobody watching. They make sure of that. They make sure I'm... Is that still open? Nope. Fucking car wash. You know? Fuck it. Let's go. We're gonna go to Kroger's. Catch them stealing 10% again. Every time we go to Kroger's and spend any amount of money, you look at your receipts from now on, you will see they are deliberately faking pricing gouging, and it's always 10%. 10% that they're stealing from you. So I don't even know why I'm bothering. Thaw out some chicken. Eating bad chicken from the grocery store. It's all poison. Fuck it.